where you were saying making money in the markets is not that difficult if you have the right tools and education. And that's what you're going to get here today. If you use this program the way it's designed, it will make you money. And we're going to hear things here today you might not believe, but they're true. How do you know when to buy and sell? We're the only software in the world that is showing you the price, the earnings, calls, puts, and leaps on your same chart. Now we're showing you all of this because this plays into the picture of making a lot of money. You need to be looking at this stuff. And that's what Pete did and made himself a multimillionaire buying at these lows because he knew when the low was there using this program. This program works. It works. For those of you who haven't seen it, you're not going to see it any other place except Best Choice. We look at the historical movement of a stock to identify a predictable time to buy and sell. Buy and sell with a high probability of winning the trade with success. But where else can you be taught and be shown and execute trades where you can make a triple on your investment? 9 trades, 8 winners. So 8 out of 9 years it did the same thing. We're talking about the history that every year it moved the same way in the same dates. 100% of the time based on history. That's pretty awesome. That comes down to one word called probability. If it's been doing it every year, it'll probably do it again. Pioneer. Look at over here. 10 years, 9 winners. Big profits. Trimble. 10 trades, 9 winners. Man, that's pretty good odds. That's what we're looking at. Marvel. 8 trades, 7 winners. We would like everybody in this room to be a millionaire. Here, Continental Airlines. Guess what? I can show you this in a real chart. This thing has gone down 10 out of 10 years and goes up every year. Puts turn right around. The day you get out of the put, you have a call. Pets. This case here, 9 out of 11. 9 out of 11. See these marks? VAR. UPS. 7 out of 8 years. If it's been doing it every year, it'll probably do it again. Autodesk. 11 out of 11. 100% of the time. Based on history, it goes up every year at the same time. Making money in the market is not that difficult. That's what we preach. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Pete.
All right, now we're going to start getting into some more advanced portion of Best Choice software, and I will be talking about the basic short-term directional options strategy. Now, when we say directional, we're talking about directional trades. When we're trading, we can either look for calls or puts going up or down, or we can look for non-directional trading. So I want to make a distinction here that what I will be talking about is the directional trading strategy. All right, when we consider options we have today, we know a lot about the past and very little about the future. But we do have our seasonality, which tells us what normally happens on different stocks. So first of all, like Sonny mentioned in the first part, we can look at seasonality. We can look at these repeating patterns. We have a high probability of success on those guys. It's not a guarantee, but the probabilities are very, very good there. So, but really, seasonality is our best tool that we have. And there's no other tool in technical analysis that can really tell us what's going to happen 2 weeks from now or a month from now. It's really the best tool that's out there. Okay, my call that I paid $500, each one of them was worth $2,500. Each call I made $2,000. Times 15 calls was a $30,000 move. This is 11 days later. In 3 days, his $5,000 investment became $50,000. That's incredible. You know, I go to financial shows and I say, how many people here at this show are teaching you how to 10 times your money in 3 days?
I was able to pay for the software just with that first trade. So I was impressed because that was the very first trade I made using the software. And I used the wizard to find it, and so the rest is history. And I've made 5 trades in the last month that have made 3 times my money or better. I've also owned 5 stocks, of which I think 3 have done 50% or better, and I've got 1 stock that did 100% since January. You can time the market, and the Best Choice software is just a phenomenal tool for making good decisions. So when Pete calls it Best Choice, I think it's the same. But I don't think you need a lot of different strategies. I think you just need a few simple ones, and if they work, to stick with them. And when you find something you're good at, try and stick with it. Okay, so yeah, I did own Hanson's, and I know I was in it for a period where it went from, I think it went from $38 up to $196. It actually went to $212 or something.
And you're going to hear things here today you might not believe, but they're true.
So I was in Google when it did about 300 or 400% return.
But where else can you be taught and be shown and execute trades where you can make a triple on your investment?
In 3 days, his $5,000 investment became $50,000.
If you use this program the way it's designed, it will make you money. It works.
How many of you made that 50% move from January 22nd? Good.
Using this program. This program works.
It went from 30 cents up to $23, so that was 7,000%. A lot of people are going to tell you that you can't do this, that you can't time the market. I'm going to tell you just the opposite. I think it's very possible to get near, or if not at the bottom, very close to the bottom, and if not at the top, very close to the top.
But see, really, seasonality is our best tool that we have. And there's no other tool in technical analysis that can really tell us what's going to happen 2 weeks from now or a month from now. It's really the best tool that's out there.
If it's been doing it every year, it'll probably do it again.
And you know, what's Best Choice about? It's about finding the extremes. It's about finding things when they're below the 10 percentile line. It's about looking at things when they're above the 90 percentile line.
Or you were saying making money in the markets is not that difficult if you have the right tools and education. And that's